Had a pretty productive day. Got the basics of networking going, and I've kind of stripped everything down. So I built this custom scene, and I can got my character, and I can move around, and I can have another game open. And for some reason the cameras are in the opposite order. So this one keeps looking at that one. Now this build's a little bit older, but I don't think that's the problem. And I'll move over into here. I'll do this a little bit before 8. I mean, the main thing is that camera control isn't even in the main mode of our game, but it could just be so much better if people could play with their own camera in the game. And so what is it that I did? I made a special scene for this game because there's a few things that you have to do with Photon based on the tutorial that I did. So I didn't break my microphone just then. Headset. Oh, it's you. This one back? Yeah, that one's back. And then I'll go and bring. Nope, this one. Just kidding. Mic headset. Yeah, there we go. And if I have it off, I'll start at. My lips are like constantly getting dry. And I'm not licking them. It's really weird. So, a couple things. You can full screen toggle the game now. And you can, this was the test, which had 2 people in it, which now doesn't really matter. So it's just you have to go to a loading scene, and then you have to go to a join room scene that I had to make. And this will put me in that room with other people, but it's, the camera's pointed at the wrong person. And then, okay, so the P1 never moves. He's kind of just, oh, and I don't think there's any collision on him. I think that's a thing that you add on as another asset too. But for the most part, Photon's pretty simple. Yeah, I've got that in for toggle full screen. You have to put a player into resources because it's going to spawn that character. AI controller, grasp position, camera. Then I've put a main camera in there. Center character point. I don't think these are being used anymore. P1 character, photon, rigid body. It's not really a rigid body though. It's just the capsule collision. Synchronized velocity, enable teleport for large distance, and synchronize angular velocity. That is what you would put on the ball. I don't know if this is just an outdated build, and so it's not updating with changes. But basically, yeah, there's a thing where you view you get the photon view reference, and then in your update, if view.isMine, what about view animation, collider, controller. Network view, view.name, dot. Because this will be, this is on P1 character at the bottom. The animator view is going to be fine. Ownership transfer, takeover, request. Photon view documentation. What's the documentation on it? Always belong to the master client. That might be part of it. That might actually be part of it. Ownership can be taken away, can be requested, but the current owner has to agree. Okay. Current owner has to implement IP pun call or IPUN callbacks. So I think that might be what's happening. Is it's instantiating two instances of the player on my side, and both of them have a free look, and it's instantiating player 1 and then player 2, and then it's making the other one technically owned to me. Let's see if, and that's why if I pulled it off and put it in the root, it fixed it. I don't know, I want to get the camera first before I get into the ball and stuff like that. And all of that is also going to come through in the new game manager that Cosim's already working on. Whereas this I'm working on. So let's see. It has to be loading it. Because it's full screen. Oh, yeah. I forgot that I was writing that. I can just take that out. If view is mine. And let's look at this again. What are we telling it if the view is mine? It's going to get input from the controller and process that. And that includes the aim. I don't even think the right stick aiming is actually, I think that's just grabbing direct input and then sending it through. Because I think it's literally just listening for, because we don't have like mouse X. I mean, we do. Let's see. Or it could just be that I've had this build open and I have to refresh, but I don't think it's that because it's on my end. Yeah, so I'm looking at the wrong character and I'm here. The rotating we're still working on. There's something weird with that. Rewired input manager. I mean, it won't show me it, but what if I just turn this off? Did that fix it? I think that fixes it. Yeah, that fixes it. Okay. So I don't need those guides. I can have both you and you open. This one doesn't have the camera fixed. Yeah, I think they were just competing. Let me go with this. And yeah, I'm seeing, and I should see more, I don't know if it's just because that character is outdated, because the character on here will be having, that's P2. And this is 101. This is 801. Controller 8. Creator, owner. Okay, is mine true? Oh, okay. And then on this one is mine is false. Now, why is it that it says that it is controller 8? Let's go back to photon view. Is owner active? Is mine? Ham controller. Oh. So I think what I could do is on the prefab. Also, that's worth remembering. And the character won't be here, he'll be in here. So in rewired controller, if is mine, if view is not mine, if view is mine, yeah, it's not mine. We are getting that Cinemachine free look reference. Yes, we are. And we're going to be getting it in the awake by getting the controllers Cinemachine free look. Although that's here. I have a get component in, maybe I should just say in parent to be sure. Cinemachine free look. Because it's here. Yeah, it'll be, we'll get component. It's not on it, but technically it could. It's not doing anything. It could literally hit in get component in children. And I'll clean that up afterwards. So I don't think changing the parent should matter all that much. Oh, and then I've got to set that to be deactivated. So if it is not mine, deactivate free look. That is not mine. Cinemachine.set. Can I go .game object? .set active false. Set that object false. I think that'll fix it, and then I'll just have to build, and the other person can play it. And then let's start, because that's a room where people can join in. Technically, more people can join in, and we can build up from there. Yeah, let's save that. My lasagna's ready. Yeah, I think that fixes this. Okay. Photon. Load in. Join A. No. Oh, it didn't grab it properly? Okay, well, I'm just going to directly reference it then. Oh, that's still like really hot. Yeah, I'm just gonna make that public. I don't necessarily need that view or that replacement name, but that's fine. I save that. That should do it. Still no way. View is not mine. So maybe I can't use that. Wait, I should have checked which one it was pulling, actually. No, that does fix it. So why doesn't it grab it then? Oh, I think it's still getting grabbed at the beginning. Isn't it? Yeah, I don't need that anymore. So it's in the right spot, then it's grabbing another one, and then it's failing. So if that's saved, white shirt's a bad idea. I should have red on for Spider-Man. All right. And now we're good. Oh, this is great. So we're going to be able to run around. Not sure why it's constantly landing. And the size changes. That could be another thing that I focus on. The rotating we're working on. Cosam's on that. Did I rip the pause menu out? No. So now that that works, let's third person camera works for 2 players. That's saved. I will commit that. Pretty happy pushing that. I'll make a build. I don't need to have main level in there. I guess I can run a couple. Well, can I? I think I can open a couple Rise and Falls on the computer. Okay. Shiny new build. Oh yeah, I need to make those green. A. Got this. I might as well open up another one if it'll let me. Open the game twice. Yeah! I see me. It's very jittery. Oh, because as soon as you change the camera, it's overriding it. See what happens if I put a third person in. Yeah! Hell yeah! It's awesome! Let you know of any important updates. Okay. Oh god, the sound. The sound. I see you guys. It is showing the animation of them doing it. It's not updating often enough. But that's a pretty productive day. But I want to keep going with it. I've been hearing so much of that tapping that I think I'd tune it out by now. I mean, it kind of makes sense. Make it work in this environment first, and then bring in all the elements of the game. This is hot. No, this is okay. I think that character itself needs to have a callback. Now, let's go settings. Let's turn that off. I just leave all these open because it's kind of funny. Boom, 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 boom. I could probably put like a random color on people to make them look a little bit different. What else could I do? They will be set up in player settings. I minimize those. We have transform teleport if distance greater than 3. No, photon view. Synchronize values. Let's see. Oh, okay. Observed components. Oh. I don't know if it gets at it or not. Photon view. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, it is in there. So I don't need to have this running. I already figured out. 2 concepts to try to counter both. Okay. Position updates are sent 10 times per second. In a game with 100 frames, this means remote players get updates every 10 frames. Update might get it late. There are two concepts that try to counter both effects and make movement of remote controlled objects. Interpolation, since we cannot send position data every frame, the data we receive from the other client is spotty and far from smooth. Interpolation takes into account that the character moves smoothly between individual updates instead of teleporting to the latest node position. A remote object is moved towards that location over the next few frames. Extrapolation tries to estimate where the synchronized characters should actually be now based on previously received data. It might help avoid stuttering when updates are late or lost, but it is always just a guess. It might need corrections if it works well, depending on the type of game you make. Okay. Rubber band effect. Synchronized values, I feel like, should be what we use for that. For player movement, estimated speed, fixed speed. And it's best when the object does not change its speed often. And you and you can do both. Okay, so let's smooth this out. Synchronization, auto find all. So I would synchronize values and estimate speed and turn. Yeah, I would like to synchronize values. Extrapolate including round trip. Rotations. LERP. Object slowly rotated or LERP. With a LERP speed. Well, actually, before we change that, and I may turn synchronized scale on. And that could make it smoother. I gotta make this button actually highlight. Let's join in. What is this guy doing? They're all moving around. They're all hanging out for some reason. Oh yeah, they're having that weird where they collide with each other. They're sliding. Let's go. Although on here, they have not moved at all. So that's interesting. These I won't be able to collide with because they'll be using the old build. Would love to. Okay, now it's doing it. To these guys, has this sort of seeing their sort of choppy one. Now I've got a guy that's big. I still don't see them over here. Invalid cast. What is it saying from Photon Mono? Keep alive in background, disconnect after, keep alive, apply don't destroy on load. What other things is going on in this? Yeah. Don't see that one there. It's been lips already dragon. I wonder if that's in the taunt index, so that should work. Let's stop running it. So that combination didn't really work so well. Teleport if distance greater than 3. Extrapolate including round trip, rotate towards. That's not really the problem. The component is last in the call stack. Oh, this component. Yeah, that makes sense. Discrete damage is taunting. Discrete. I don't think it's. It's a taunt index, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Except it's called emotes in a taunt tree. And then we can slowly take that out. Sally should be on. Animation trigger 0. Take damage. I guess that's photon animator view. Update forward movement. Update gravity. Update animation. Speed and direction. You calculate those based on the difference between the position the character was in during the last update and the most current position. Okay. Switch to 2. Pun is feet 2, feet 1. Chat demo, culling demo, mechanim demo. What was it I was going to check? Synchronize layer weights. Oh, I was going to check what version this is. It is in project. Yeah, this is too. User IDs and friends. Gameplay instantiation. Ownership and control. Assets. It's resources. Oh, I was already in it. Unreliable on change. Okay. Oh, procedure call. You can mark your methods to be callable by any client in any room if you implement. Change color to red with the attribute. Pun RPC. Remote players can change the game object's color to red by calling. Photon view.rpc. Change color to red. A call always targets a specific photon view on a game object. So when that gets called, it only executes on the game object with the photon view. It's useful when you want to affect specific objects. object synchronization. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So unreliable on change. Players have to be replayed. 1F. Interesting. Lag compensation. Photon quantum A. Lag compensation. Deterministic engine for Unity. Well, I haven't heard of this before. $30 to $60 hertz, zero lag and eSport grade. I am going to share this. Holy shit. Yeah, okay, concurrent users, yeah. Well, I didn't know that exists. That's awesome. What is Fusion? Free for 20 current users. Hundreds 95 one time for 12 months. That's great. Okay, so what does it do? Oops. Fixed velocity, yes. Applying the received information to the object normal. Calculating more up-to-date, more accurate behavior. Therefore, we additionally need the exact time that's been passed. Since our example uses a custom on photon. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because you're simulating that physics object. And script has to implement IPON observable interface. Yeah, so it comes with a timestamp. How the object might have moved based on the information received. On photon serialized view. Fixed update besides an on serialized view. Here's the I guess at a certain point when I get the movement smoothed out, I'll throw a ball in there and try to get the ball synced on other machines. And I can use my laptop as another machine. I have a whole bunch of them open. Network position, network rotation. What I do want to do is I should get this on Steam so other people can test it too. 2D canvas. That's on. I'm seeing gray. Oh, there we go. So we don't need that button anymore. This is photon test network test. So we can just call it play online. Oh yeah, and then I wanted to, those were parented properly, how to play needs to be there. Quick play is here. Quit, I've got proper. Game version I don't even update anymore. Discord is top right for some reason. What should be bottom right? Updates, yep. Network test. And we're gonna go button blank. If I hit quick play, maybe I'll just move this onto the map select. Although it's important enough that it can be on there. If I stretch that out, there's nothing that's gonna look that good. Unless I make it like, the other one is an actual like made button, which I don't like, because that's going to make it a pain for localization. And I'm not sure what font that is. So let's double check that. So what UI, home screen. Or is it just UI buttons, Berry? It's one of these will show me. Updates. Hatton Schweiler. Okay. Let's go into fonts, which I have a whole bunch of for some reason. Oh, because that's TextMesh Pro. Editor. T folder. Okay, so this is the right one. And then, where's the font? Open. C Windows/fonts, okay. Windows, fonts, H. You're gonna copy that. Well, these guys are just chilling. And then I don't want it to be using that same shader. H. There was a way that I made that hat and create a Text Mesh Pro font. Make Text Mesh Pro font. Window Text Mesh Pro, okay. Text Mesh Pro font asset creator. Hat, and we'll generate that font atlas and save that. Now I have Hatton. Or we could just call it online. Bold, we're going to upsize it. No. Why is it not? No. Extra padding. Why does it not? It already is that. No auto size. So yeah, when it gets smaller, it starts to look crappy. Online. And I should be able to import. I just want to import these parts of it. Highlighted color. Highlighted color. I guess what I can do is go, because yeah, presets is saving me a lot of time today. UI button. Interactable color tint. Auto generate animation, color tint. Pressed is fine. No. This one's selected because that's different. I don't really like the pressed being a gray, to be honest. I don't care if the other ones are wrong. I'm starting that now. And this will be a preset of, we'll just put it in networking for now, but preset. And then click that. This is going to grab, what was it? Level loader, load level, okay. Loading. I could use a shader on it. The kerning on that is different since we're also in networking. We will make a prefab of this button that everyone will be based off of. Putting a material on it would help. Simple, use sprite mesh, preserve aspect ratio. Yeah, just make it automatic. Fade duration's good. That's looking better. That's pretty close. Make that yellow just so it sticks out a little bit. I kind of want to make it a little bit bigger too. Let's put it like there. Oh, because it's this. Oh, because it's going off of that. Position X. Updates is 5 off of the right. Oh, but because it's bigger and it's got that white spot around it. I gotta redo all these buttons. Better than they were, but I don't like all that extra room in it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Weird. What is that button? Oh, that's the blank button. Yeah, I've got to rebuild all these buttons. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, well, that's good. Let's join in on A. Let's go follow him. Actually, specified cast is not valid. View control deserialized data. Yeah, they're just chilling here. I should make a build with the actual game that I put on Steam so that people can update it and actually join in. That's now not like terrible. I don't need that one anymore. Large I can keep in. The other ones are broken anyways. That might break a bunch of these because I'm building into the same folder. I should even try WebGL because we're not using any particle systems or anything. Yeah, they're not sliding because this one doesn't have those settings on. No, that worked. And then event start. Yeah. Let's call this 1.4 networking enabled. December. Wow, so I haven't pushed anything this month to Steam because everything's been really broken. Okay. Did this fail? Is it? Yeah. December 16, 8 p.m. And I'll be right back. Copying files to final destination. What's up, Edwin?
What's up?
Yo, just me hanging out with all the boys here.
What the hell? Noise.
We're just chilling.
Who else is this? Is that all just you? Or...
Yeah, it's just me.
Oh,
but
shit.
it is over the network. I've got 4 instances of. I figured out how to. I made Rise and Fall where you can do it outside of full screen, and then I've got 4 builds of it open where I've logged all of them on, and they're just chilling.
I see.
And I'm testing all of the networking. So we have networking, we have cameras, we have all sort of the foundation of going online soon. And I got this build. I'm gonna push this onto Steam. So no more being locked to watching my screen. You're gonna be able to watch on your own screen.
Ooh.
And play, and maybe play in third person.
Ooh. Are we gonna change our camera to third person, or?
I'm gonna try it.
Okay. That would also change a lot of things if we do it in third person as well.
Yeah, I just want basically porting the game into a network game. I need to sort of break down the things in the scene, and it has to kind of be set up in a specific way. So I figured I would start with the most basic of open scene, one character on the network, and then now I've gotten 2 where they sync between each other, and now I've got like 5. And then I'll start adding in, like once I get the player movement smooth, I'm gonna add a ball and make sure that the ball is smooth in there too. And then I'll eventually put all of the pieces back. This is like a special version of the scene. Mm-hmm. Let me close the million things I have open. Oh,
tends to happen. What do we plan on doing today?
Whatever everyone wants to play.
Alright, the usual.
The Scoober guys. End test. What do I do? Public? Finny, join.
Oh,
hey.
Shit, he's here.
There he is.
I'm here. How's it going?
In his
Pretty
classic
good, you?
red and construction hat.
Yeah, I'm happy I got to keep the hat. I was farming, I'm farming the battle pass when other people were playing yesterday. I was like, oh, yeah. Gotta get in, gotta get that rank up. Gotta make sure I have all my perks ready.
Yeah. So who's all coming tonight?
Well, should be most guys. I know, like, okay. Pedro's going to see Spider-Man, and that's basically it. Hey, Barry.
Hey, guys.
Barry.
Oh, did Spider-Man, like, come out today?
Yeah, it comes out today.
Oh, you guys playing Scoober?
Yeah, they've
Not
got...
Sure. Are we
yeah, whatever
to?
Everyone wants to play. They've got an update they want to test. I'm also talking in the Discord.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we don't have many people, I can do at tester.
Sure.
In Discord.
Oh, I guess we never said the time for testing.
Right.
I mean, there'll probably be like 8 to 10 people.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, they start to roll in, and there's usually a game that will play for a couple minutes. I'm really fucking happy. Because I got networking working. Like the most basic networking.
Yeah, what networking system are you guys using?
Pun 2.
Cool. Nice.
So I have an empty level with characters, and you can spawn characters in and run around with each other, and cool. Then I'm gonna work from there. So once I get the character movement smooth, I'm gonna put a ball in and get the ball smooth, and start to add the other parts of the game back in.
Nice.
But fuck, man. Yeah, it was like I gotta try it and figure out what the limitation is, and then fix the limitation. But I want to play online. So
one thing I'd recommend is they have a component, for example, like because you know how there's like photon transform view to like sync positions and stuff.
Yeah.
So they also have like a photon view like animator that like syncs the animation states.
Oh, the Scoober link is at Streamdays.
They actually recommend not to use that. They say like only send positional data, and based off positional data.
I guess
on
just to
your
start off.
client, like
I'm down.
Recompute basically what the animation should be for everyone.
So do it yourself, basically, because it's not very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed it was even with me updating, like having them on, it wasn't really doing it. There's still so many things like the large size. It's not picking up, but just seeing, you know, people populated. Like that's a win for today, and then
Oh,
tomorrow I'll look into that. Yeah, I'm looking at all the little pieces, and I may just write something that gets around that.
Yeah.
The
Hey,
code.
Barry. How's it going?
Hey,
You don't need a code if you
are
click
we
the
all
link.
supposed to have $1 million or 100K?
Huh?
Why?
I have 100K money. Is that
Oh, I probably
Is
just,
inflation real?
manually gave you a bunch.
Oh yeah.
So I was like,
that's
oh,
so cool.
Barry used to test all the cosmetics that he made.
Yes, for
Yeah.
testing purposes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
I'll test,
There you go.
but I'll also rebuy them too.
Yeah. Wait, how sensitive is the? Okay, I'm wondering how quiet I can get before the voice channel like cuts off or like the in-game. Testing.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta be like at least this loud. Okay.
Yeah,
And is it-
I can't.
Mhm.
Are they talking?
Yeah, they're talking. You don't hear them?
Yeah, you can't hear
Nope.
everybody.
The green mic thing isn't popping up beside them.
Oh,
Weird.
for some reason Edwin can't hear you guys. It, like
Huh.
the green mic thing isn't popping up for you guys on his screen.
Weird.
Yeah, if I'm talking right now, do they see it?
Do
Yeah,
you guys
we
hear
hear
him? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear him.
And
They hear you?
Yeah, they can hear you.
So he
The
doesn't see the
fu-
green microphones either.
Oh, hold on.
Is
Wait.
your like
Oh, I need to check the. Oh, I need to put the input and output maybe.
possible?
You could be getting
Hello?
DSIC by what is it called? Been
No,
reading
dude.
all this all today.
That is weird. Let me try restarting it.
Okay.
Wait, I think I just heard you.
What?
What?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yeah, how did you?
I don't know. Did it take a while? What the? I don't know what. Huh? Whatever.
Wait.
I'm not gonna.
Did you change your output device or anything?
Yeah, I just changed it to what I usually have it to.
And
but
output.
and then after like I guess it took like 30 seconds or like 20 seconds to like adjust or something, and then.
Oh, weird.
Hey, Eunice. We're in the Scoober Splat voice chat. Snowberry.
Yeah, Snowberry.
Snowberry.
How very festive.
See.
All right. What do we got to
I
test?
can't buy
Neil?
it.
Oh, yeah, I should cover that.
Oh yeah. Dave was saying that you guys had an update.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Was
a lot of it's just like bug fix stuff.
Oh, hang on.
I'm just gonna look at the list and see if we added other stuff we need to
is
test.
the table bug still in the game?
Hopefully not.
Oh,
You
Well,
can
time to
test
test
it
it,
out
boys.
Dude, the
Actually,
goobers are so much like you guys nerfed them, eh? Like it's better.
I don't know, man.
We buffed Scoobers quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the table bug, I ended up looking into it and I just watched the video of it happening and it just straight up did not exist. It was like
Huh?
it was Meme Meister just kept missing every shot and then thought that the table was saving them.
There's no way.
Yeah, the most recent time.
Yeah?
you guys were
That's
spot
funny.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's like
on.
that's like
"Fix the
commendably
table
bad.
bug." And then at some point someone else got hit in the same position. It was just like, oh yeah, this is this is nothing. So yeah, you can test it again. Prove me wrong.
Yeah, we'll see to
Knowledge
get the definitive
accepted.
answer. But that's really funny if Yadav just like missed that many times.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's hard to land poison darts in the dark. You just can't
For
fucking
sure.
see shit, especially on a tiny Scoob.
Alright,
Is Eunice talking?
I don't hear Eunice.
I don't hear.
hear me?
I hear you now, yeah.
Discord, but like not in game.
She's not talking in Discord.
Oh, is she talking? Oh, okay. Whoops.
Yeah, she's muted.
Call
She's
deafened.
muted and deafened.
Yeah, I deafened myself in Discord now.
Okay.
Okay, so like you can actually hear like more of the mic even if like the mic icon doesn't go up.
Hey,
I
Vamar.
don't see you.
We're in,
but I heard her say yeah.
We're in Scoober Splat voice chat.
Oh, I don't think I'm in that server.
Oh, you just have to see the link that I'll copy it into the thing I posted.
One man goober.
So how does the locked handicap work? It's if anyone's new.
So if you click the
majority of
link,
players are new.
Okay.
it's in-game
So
chat.
it's saying that
Oh, okay, I see.
can
Got
everyone
it.
hit the
in-game.
season button in the top middle, and can everyone type into the chat what level they're at?
I am level 0, I think.
What is this?
Unfortunately,
Does
Zero,
yellow
the
mean
bar
I
is
have the
full.
bar up?
Yeah.
All right, I'll
so
just
for
hop
all
on over there.
I'm like
Cool.
in between level 0 and level 1, but like the bar is
level 3, baby.
is full.
Just hit the level on the left.
Right. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Maybe I don't know.
Oh, can you also wear the mustache?
Oh, you can stack them? There's no, way.
No.
Okay.
That.
No.
That'd be cool if you could just like uncap that so you can equip all the cosmetics at once. Or you get some forest creatures though.
And then maybe Oof is level 0 as well, so it thinks majority is new player.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Possible,
That's
yeah.
what's happening.
Oh, I don't know what level I am.
Is mine not connected to Steam?
Oh, there you go.
I'm in browser
It should be.
because I clicked the link. It's probably better if I go through Steam.
So we'll see what happens once everyone
Yeah.
hits level 1.
Yeah.
Should we wait for Marsh? Cause
Yeah,
Oh, wait, a March is running? Oh, hell yeah.
oh, he might be doing a tutorial.
yeah, he's probably doing tutorial.
Alright, work. Here, I'll just
what we
add
should
him.
probably do,
Uh,
we should probably just dick around in game so that our levels get raised. Otherwise,
Oh.
What is
That's a good idea.
farm method?
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, so me and another person could farm Battle Pass?
Yeah.
Or I could
Well,
have two instances and two
unfortunately, it's gonna
accounts?
Yeah, but it's gonna get reset when it actually.
Oh, yeah,
matters,
let me-
So it won't actually do anything now.
Let me also, oops. Let
Alright,
me,
don't
oh,
don't end the game, Finbar.
I just wanted to
We can
change it
just-
so
here,
it's
everyone chill in the
tagged as,
cafeteria. Oh, we can't chill in the cafeteria.
Aw.
I can fix this. Alright, did everyone level up?
no.
No.
The bar's still full.
Yeah, the bar's still full.
now we need a
Wait.
sense of pride and accomplishment.
Neil, it just said that the bar wasn't locked anymore?
What?
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
off.
I'm,
You are?
Oh.
I'm